Recently, the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame induction ceremony was held in conjunction with the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show. Russell Nemitz has more from this exciting event.
Well, each year, the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame celebrates the cattle feeding industry and, of course, those who have contributed to its overall success through the years. And this year's Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame inductee, an award recipient for the Industry Leadership Award, is certainly no stranger to the U.S. beef cattle industry and the U.S. cattle feeding industry more specifically. It's Dee Likes, retired Chief Executive Officer of the Kansas Livestock Association, now living in Colorado. And Dee, before we talk anymore, what are you feeling being named this year's Industry Leadership Award recipient?
Well, it's actually pretty humbling and surprising. I'm grateful and I'm honored. I have a lot of friends in this industry. I've been doing this since the 70s, so I know people all across the country, and it's really a pleasure to come back to the NCBA convention each year to see all those people.
Absolutely, and of course the other inductees being honored here in New Orleans, they've contributed as well to the cattle feeding industry just like you have.
Well, they have. Jerry Adams from Nebraska and the Barrett family from Texas. Those are long-time, heavyweight cattle feeding companies. And so this happens every year. There's a lot of good inductees already in the Hall of Fame, and I'm honored to be in that kind of company.
You know, when we talk about the overall success of the U.S. beef cattle industry, I mean, just like the other segments, nothing would be possible from start to finish without the feeders out there across this great country of ours.
Well, that's true. Cattle feeding has come a long way since I started in the 70s. There's been a lot of consolidation. There's been a lot of technological improvement. And one of the major quantum leaps forward this industry has made is with value-based marketing. It helps both ends of the chain. It helps the cow-calf people that provide the genetics, and it helps the consumer. We've improved beef hugely over the last 30 or 40 years. And so that's one of the, value-based marketing has been one of the biggest and most productive changes I've seen in my 49 years.
Back in the day, we used to run away from new technology products and services, but I'm here to tell you, as you well know, I mean, those men and women out there who are embracing all of this new and exciting stuff are truly going to be the ones to succeed moving forward.
Well, the skill sets of the past were hard work and fiscal tightness. And it looks like the major skill sets that are going to provide success going forward are adaptability and the ability to understand technology.
Anything else before I let you off the hook here or get you out of the hot seat in regards to this year's Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame event here in New Orleans and more specifically your award?
Well, if you're going to listen to my acceptance speech, be quick. It'll only be about 45 seconds long.
Again, congratulations to longtime U.S. beef cattle industry friend Dee Likes, the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame Industry Leadership Award recipient, and certainly a big congratulations to not only him, but all the other award recipients that we're honoring this year at the Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA Trade Show here in New Orleans, Louisiana.
You can find out more about the Cattle Feeders Hall of Fame and their efforts to preserve the history of the U.S. cattle feeding industry by visiting the website cattlefeeders.org.